All right, Liam Wilson, mate. Another fight week. Jackson England is the opponent. I guess thoughts on this fight?
Man, it's going to be exciting. We've seen his last two fights with Paul and Nathaniel. They were action-packed. I think his style and my style is going to create an all-out war for as long as it lasts. I'm confident. I'm sure he is as well. There's a lot at stake. I feel like I am in a situation where I've got so much to lose and he's got everything to gain. So, and for that reason, I've been training very hard for it. You know, if Jackson is smart, he'll know that it's dangerous for him.
What do you see in those fights? The last fight, I guess, against Nathaniel May. What did you see in that fight?
I think he chose to fight in spurts. I thought Nathaniel won the fight. You know, I thought he honestly truly did, without being disrespectful. He mentioned he heaps of holes in my game, and I see plenty in his as well. So we'll see who can capitalise come fight night. They were exciting fights, and hey, we'll make another one come Friday night.
How have you there was issues with weight cuts in the past with you, but how have you you look a lot healthier now. What have you changed in camp to get to this point?
Mate, it all come from my first loss against Joe England. You know, it wasn't that I was unprofessional, but I just didn't know what being a professional was. I had to suffer my first loss to really realise to overcome all of the things that I was doing wrong. And I'd like to think I've gone back to the drawing board for the last 5-6 fights since then, and I really tied up my game in the gym, me as a person, and really dedicate to my craft. And I think it's definitely showing in my fights. I feel great. I really do.
And what about the Navarrete loss earlier this year, and then you bounced back with a win back in August? I guess, what have you learned about yourself as a fighter this year?
Look, I always knew I had it in me. I can bounce back from defeat. I did it with Noine. It's just a bit of adversity, and I do that for one reason, my own self-pride, and to show my little kids that Dad can do it. And I'm here again, and I feel like I'm here to try and prove to Australia that I'm the best. Like every time I'm up in the ring.
Don't want to look too far ahead, but Glenn was mentioning some paths towards a world title. What do you see as your path back to the top?
Mate, honestly, I know I'm on the cusp of fighting for another world title. I'm number 2 in the world at the moment. I'm a call away, or I'm one fight away. So, I'm going to stay ready, fight whoever they put in front of me. I think the Australian public knows I'll fight anyone. And we'll see what happens. I'll fight. I'm happy to fight anyone. I love the tough fights, and I'm excited for it.
And how important, I guess, this Jackson England fight, I guess, for Australian boxing, a great domestic fight.
Yeah.
How important is it for Australian boxing to have these fights?
Yeah, well, I said before, this is the moment I've been waiting for a long time. This is my Australian showdown. There's been a few opponents over the years that could have happened, but they never did happen. Fleming, etc. Those fights never happened. So for me, I kind of just thought I was left with no one else. So this fight here is my Australian showdown. The last bloke I fought in Australia was actually somebody from his gym, Francis Chua. So I presume his team know who I am and what I'm capable of. And come Friday night, I'll find out who he is.
How does it end?
Look, I want to make a statement, and I'm sure he does as well. I'm going to come with an intensity that I don't think he can match. And, it'll be as good as long as it lasts.
Good luck, man.
Thank you so much.